But what I wanted to talk about is kind of really figuring out are we all good with Merry Fitness for our challenge group? I know I've listened to like podcasts before, and they said to really try to come up with like a theme, and that's something I want to do better moving into 2017, really trying to put maybe a little more thought into like what our group names are, just so that way as we're advertising, we can kind of play on that. So anyways, I can pull up, let's see, what I came up with so far. I know Darcy had found one. Let me show you. I am open to suggestions on what y'all want to move or change. And like I said, y'all are always welcome to use my Pick Monkey account. So if you want to create your own, you totally can for advertising. Don't think that you have to use ones that I create. So I'm going to share my screen. So here's the one that I came up with. Obviously very Christmassy. I have a hard time going outside of red, green, and white. So if y'all want to use this one, I can add it to the group. If you want me to tweak anything or change anything, I certainly can.
There's a couple of words, minute and daily, are misspelled.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
But it's so cute. I love the little Christmas tree and the little...
Thanks. And like this took note, obviously I didn't proofread it, but this really didn't take long at all. I did it like 2 days ago where we were just sitting on the couch, and I did the chevron. I Googled that, but then once I got into PicMonkey, I found that they had other really cute ones on there. So I didn't know if I should add like comment below Mary or comment below fitness if you're wanting more information, because something with the Facebook algorithm, if you put comment below, somehow it does something with not as many people see it or things like that. So do y'all want me to add?
I don't know if you need to add it to the picture, but maybe just, when you're putting the posts, have that above or.
I know, but if you put it in your post, then that's when.
Oh, that's when Facebook picks it up. Gotcha.
Like the worst fit, I put comment below, worst fit.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't really know. Like, I don't understand the algorithm. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I have been told that it is a thing and just to watch writing those things. So.
Gotcha.
Anyways, does anyone have a vote on comment Mary Fitness or comment fitness or fit or?
I have no comment. I have no comment on the comment.
Okay. You're happy with whatever I pick?
Yes, whatever you pick.
Okay. Monica.
I'm good with it.
Want to get it all in there. Oh. Okay. So I'll change minutes, daily, and then add comments below. Okay.
Maybe it's like a green or something.
Make what?
The comment part, like maybe in a green, just so it stands out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is saved on the PicMonkey. So if y'all get a wild hair and you want to go in there and change it and put a picture of you on there or whatever, you totally can. The only thing I ask you is if you resave it, save it like Mary Fitness #2 or Mary Fitness and, just so that way I'll read this one every time. But just know that's always an option. So, I have talked to a couple of y'all about this, but I just want all together. How are y'all liking having like the pattern of posts instead of 1 week worth of posts?
I don't know, maybe if it's just in the week that I'm just really not focused, but it's just like throwing me off, and then I'm like, oh crap, I better go see what I'm due. And like when I had a week, I just swept it out, and I was like, I didn't have to really worry with it. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm stressing out about it a little more. I don't know. And I also feel like and again, maybe it's been the week, but I don't feel like I'm going in and checking up with people. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I think it's just a week, but.
Yeah. Mom, how do you feel about?
I like it where it rotates a different day, a different coach. I still like the challengers are participating. I don't know. It just seems to me like before, if the one coach posted, for instance, Jenny posted, then her people were more in tune to it versus me posting or whatever. And I think if we rotate it, they realize there's I don't know, they just need to learn that there's a bunch of coaches and that we're all
right.
I also feel like we all kind of have a different style of like what we post and stuff, so it mixes it up more. Whereas if it's like one person, they might kind of get used to or kind of like,
right.
And then if it's all mixed up, then it kind of just makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of not going in like all at once and doing all my posts scheduled ahead of time. I'm going to do that next time. That way it's just, I don't have to think about, oh my God, it's tomorrow Monday, I got to go post it. Right. So.
Yeah, that's what and maybe I didn't like encourage that enough, but that's what I try to do is new challenge, sit down. And for me, I have everyone's day just so that me like, hey mom, did you get your post in, or whatever it may be. And so I sit down and I go ahead and just do all of them, and it's done. I don't have to worry about it, and I can move on with my day. Another thing I do is, I know I've shared this till I'm blue in the face, and y'all are probably tired of hearing it, and I get everyone's schedule is different, but for me, I have like my routine every morning, and the very first thing I do is when I sit down, I go to my challenge tracker, and I comment on the post and do all that, and I get that out of the way. And then I move to my Coach Online office just to check on that, and then I move on to Facebook, because I know for me, once I get to Facebook, I have a really hard time keeping my blinders on, and I know I need to, but when I get in there, it's like, wow, there's so much to look at, and so for me, that's the order I do my challenge tracker, Team Beachbody, and then Facebook. So, and now I'm trying to dabble on Instagram, so we'll see. I shared this with Kristen the other day that I think for December, we'll still do kind of like how we did it this time with taking the Beachbody post, like they're already pre-scheduled post, and doing our own spin on it, but maybe we would do it where it's like in a order or something, just so that way I don't have day one, week one every single time, because like Kristen said, we all have a different spin on it. Like Kristen, the first challenge group she did, she found a Shakeology personality test. I would have never thought that, and so it just, if I always did like Wednesday, Shakeology day, then we may have never discovered that there's a personality test. So I think we will for sure stick at least to taking like what they've already created and then do our little own thing on it. So I would encourage you to really reach out to people today, Monday, Tuesday, because like for us, we're leaving town Tuesday. I know some people may have already left town and thinking about December, they can't get there yet, you know, because they're on vacation mode. Now, I did have a lady that was like, oh, we're going to Disney on Friday. So I was really trying to get her before Friday, and they left town. I was like, well, I lost that one. And then she messaged me. She was like, hey, I signed up, like, from Disney. I was like, okay, great. You know, and I got a 1%. So I would just encourage you. I know normally we have people sign up by this upcoming Friday, but I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative, but I don't know if that's on their radar. So, okay, then another thing I want to talk about was the naughty or nice clean eating. So how we did the worst fit group, ideally what I want to do, and please feel free to share what y'all want to do. But we will keep the group. I will delete all the posts, all the files, change the cover out, but keep the people in there. So if they were a part of the worst fit group, they're still going to be part of every free group, like here till whenever we stop doing this.
Okay.
Jessica, who's my upline, she went to a leadership seminar thing or whatever, and she said some of the top coaches, they offer free groups, they advertise free groups, but they do not personally invite to free groups. And I feel like for us, since we're like establishing it, I feel that we still need to personally invite. But once we have kind of enough people in there, I wouldn't go out of your way to invite people to that free group. I would spend more of your time building relationships and inviting to challenge groups. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so the naughty or nice. Let me share. So here's this one. Anyways, if y'all have any suggestions, want to tweak it, whatever. I was going to put 3-day free group, but I was talking to Kristen about this, and we can decide how we want to run it. But if they're supposed to do the clean eating or whatever, our meals on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, really we need to add them to the group that Friday before. So it gives them time to go grocery shopping and really prepare. So I didn't want to say, oh, well, it's 3 days. So I'm still going back and forth if we should even have this date on there. So that way people don't think, oh, it's December 13th, but really we're adding them on December 9th or whatever day that is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't want people to feel like when they get into the group, they're already behind because they didn't get added to the group in time, you know?
But also if they're not ready to commit, like if they think it's a full 21-day group, they may not get it, join in at all. Maybe like, I'm willing to dabble for 3 days and we could still obviously get them in earlier, but I don't know, maybe that's just.
Yeah, I like the dates.
My people.
Are we gonna have like a grocery list, like already?
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you all about is children are like rummaging through the refrigerator. So what I had thrown out of Kristen when I had met up with her is if like one day we do like a crock pot meal, and then the next day we do a 1-pan meal, and then the third day we do like a breakfast item or like a 21-day fix holiday cocktail or dessert or something like that. Because if we do 3 days of crock pot meals,
Too much food.
Doing it, they're just gonna have a ton of food. Like that cilantro lime chicken, I think makes like 10 or 12 servings. So, and I guess another thing we need to figure out, did y'all like doing prizes for people or don't want to do prizes? Because that would be another thing. If we're wanting them to earn a prize and have to participate, then they're going to have to do it every single day, you know?
Right.
I liked that. I like prizes.
Okay. Mom?
Thanks.
Oh,
I was going to say there weren't but a few, just a handful, less than 5 that got a prize. So it's just coming up with what you want to give them.
yeah. I don't know why. You sound like Darth Vader or something.
I've got my headset thing on. Y'all couldn't hear me a while ago, so.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, prizes. And they can be something themey. If you wanted to go to, like, if one of your people wins, you could go to the dollar store and get something holiday-like, or, you know, whatever. We can decide that when we get a little bit closer to it. So if that's the case and we want to do it where we have prizes, then I would say ideally they need to be added early so that way they can complete the task. Unless we just say, hey, here's a comment below, looks yummy, and they don't have to actually do the crock pot recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You
can
know?
say, like, this is when the group is. We need you to be added to the group by, and then like set the date. And then like the first post on there can be like a grocery list or something.
Yeah. Because kind of like our Ruby group, we did it where we added everyone on that Friday, but said it didn't officially start till that Monday, but we just wanted your first assignment.
Yeah.
Give you the weekend, because in the new coach boot camp, they say it starts Monday. We add you on Sunday, and that's when your first assignment is on Sunday. And so it's just, that's why I was thinking, well, if we on Friday, I just don't know how to word that because I don't want to say like prep. I don't know, you know.
We can say like we're gonna have a grocery list, so I don't know.
Okay, so are there any things that y'all feel that you really want to see in that group? As far as, like I said, we could do crock pot, we could do 21 Day Fix cocktails, 21 Day Fix desserts. Around the holidays, there's lots of cocktails and
Both of them.
both of them.
Dessert and the cocktails. We need both of them.
So I was thinking maybe, and y'all tell me if this is too overwhelming, but if on Tuesday we gave them an option of doing either a crock pot meal or a one pan meal, so really they're getting double because they're getting 2 recipes, but they can just pick one. Then on Wednesday we can do like a breakfast item, or I don't know, like easy snacks to do, you know, so.
Like an appetizer or something.
Do what?
An appetizer or something.
Yeah. I like that. So either a breakfast or an appetizer, and then on Thursday we could do a dessert or drink.
Yes.
I like the appetizer.
Okay.
Yeah, I like giving them options too, because some people might not like the crock pot meal, but they do like what the pan meal is, so they can pick which one they want.
Yeah.
Or they might be drinkers, but they might really like dessert, so they can pick. I like the option.
Yeah. Okay. So we have cocktail and dessert, appetizer and breakfast item, and then crock pot and one pan meal. That sound good?
Yes.
And then what we'll do is kind of like I've done like other clean eating groups, and my shop suggestion, just have a post giving a tip about clean eating and then saying what we're doing that day. Does that sound, I don't know, does that sound okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have to post a picture of it, like to get the point, right?
Yes. So let's think this through though. Because if we say because I think with Jessica and them, what they did is they would post the night before. So like on Monday night, they would say, we're going to be doing crock pot 1-pan meal. Go to the file section, make sure, that's where the recipe is, or we can post the recipe. So that way then Tuesday morning, we could give a healthy tip, and then the action item, share a picture of your crock pot meal or your 1-pan meal. Then Tuesday night, we would say, tomorrow we're going to be working on breakfast and appetizers. Be sure to get everything ready so that way then on Tuesday morning, or Wednesday morning, from a tip for the day, and then action item, take a picture of your breakfast or appetizer. Does that make sense? So like tell them the night before what they have to be prepared for. It's like people that work, if they're getting up at 5 o'clock and they're like, oh, I was supposed to do a crock pot meal. Okay, I don't have time to do that now because I'm running out the door.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else on that?
Sounds fun.
Okay. Just know at any point if any of y'all want to branch off and run your own 21-day fix group or a free group or anything like that, know that you can totally spread your wings and fly and do that. But on the other side, I absolutely love all of y'all and adore y'all and want us to stay together forever. So that if there's something that you're like really wanting gung-ho about and you're like, I really want to run this kind of group, know that you totally can do that. So anyway.
I'd have to have people.
You will get there, my friend. Yes, Mom.
Can we do a yoga on this next one?
Well, I was trying to do it where, only because this is what I saw like Jessica and them do, and it seems to work, where they had they did 3 days of crock pot meals, and then the next month they did where it was 3 days of booty workouts, and then the next month, so it was either cleaning, like eating, and then it was workouts, and then eating, and then workouts. So I was trying to do it where it was just like one thing that we're focusing on.
No exercise this time.
Do what?
No exercise this time?
No, it would just be clean eating.
Okay.
Just for the 3-day group. We're still going to do all of it for our 21.
Okay.
Does that make
I
sense?
just was confused because the first time you did recipes and a workout.
That is true. Very true.
So, but it's okay. I like
The recipe thing. I like the clean eating. I get it now. I'm following you now.
Okay. But that is a good, I guess I just threw that in there because it's so much easier to talk about nutrition. I feel not
Right.
here, but to get tips on that, then
Okay.
good point though. Is there anything else? Any comments, concerns? Nope. So just a reminder to keep doing the hashtag Team VIP and then hashtag, yes. Okay.
My hashtags are counting because I'm like not public. Does that sound right? Because like when I get my report, like it always says 0, but like I have done hashtags, but I don't think anyone else can see it if you're not.
Oh. Is your Instagram private too?
Yeah.
That is a good point. And like I said, I'm very honest that I am not tech savvy and I am brand new to Instagram. So I'll Jessica, she's my upline. And
Okay. Do y'all get those emails that have like your Beachbody Team Spirit report and then it has like your
I get nothing.
Oh.
I've got one.
You've got them, and does it say like that you have points?
I'm so confused about like I don't
know because I think I'm private too. I think I'm private too. So I have posted a lot of hashtags, but the one I did, I got 0 points.
Yeah, I have 0 points too.
I thought it's because I wasn't on Twitter and I don't know.
Well, I'm public, but I'm not getting any emails, so I don't have a reference as to what y'all are saying.
I'm trying to see if I can find my email. So speaking of being public and private, so when you're posting on Facebook, are you saying public? Or are you saying friends?
No, friends.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't like. I would have to go in and like change that, I guess, if I wanted it.
Well, oh. So mine says 0 too.
Yeah, sweetie. So I just figured because we're not on Twitter.
Are you
Here? Oh, mine. Am I what?
Public. Your profile's public.
Yeah, but this is mine. Can y'all see it okay?
Yeah.
So your point 0. Oh, that was Success Club. Team Spirit points.
Team rank.
Average Success Club points. Highest number of Success Club points. So we have 39. So were you looking at this saying 0?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I was just I looked where it says your points.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is
I want to know why I'm not getting an email.
we're getting points.
I'm public on everything.
Yeah, I'll ask Jessica to see what hers says, to see if hers shows something different.
Okay.
Yeah, the other day I almost did a live video because normally my Facebook is, when I post it says public. And then I realized, I was like, man, it was like something that I thought was really funny. It was like, why is nobody liking? Oh, it was when Chloe ate the beer sock. And I'm like, this is yes. Like,
It was good.
no. Like, and so I went back and looked, and I had it like, I don't know, I didn't do it, but somehow my thing did it. So I deleted it, redid it, and made sure it was on public. And then that's when like people were like, that's hilarious, and commenting and stuff. So I just feel like for me, I have better success if it is on public. I don't honestly know what it means to be public. I just thought it meant that all of my people could see it, but maybe it means the whole world.
The whole world can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole world. I've got one possible challenger from Arkansas because of the public post.
Really?
But she's diabetic and she has an appointment on the 29th with her doctor, and she's going to run it by him.
It does.
She wants an accountability group, but she's an older lady, and anyway, so we actually talked on the phone, and she does have a Facebook account, and
So
she's very, very active. So I'm hoping that.
Are you not friends with her on Facebook?
Nope.
Someone probably liked it, her video or photo, and then whoever liked it, do y'all like a mutual friend?
Yes.
Yeah, so they would have saw it and
Yeah. So I guess did she message?
I need to drop this real quick. It might be the person I hit.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yep. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, where were we?
Oh, I was just curious to see how she tracked you down. Did she just
Evelyn. The high kick post.
she send you a private message?
She gave me I gave her my email, and she sent me, I gave her my email.
Gotcha. Well, awesome. That's so cool. Well, all right, friends. I don't want to leave Kristen, but is there anything else that
I have one thing. You know how we're looking at all these videos, training, and one of them was reaching out and to people that you don't know and looking at their profile and finding things in common and ask, So I reached out to this lady, and her immediate thing was, "Why do you want to be friends with me?" And so I went back and I said, "Okay, because you like dogs, you like being outdoors, you like windmills, you like gardening. Those are all things that I enjoy. And I just thought, since we have two mutual friends, that we could be friends also." And so we became friends now.
So did you send her a friend request or you sent her
Yes.
a message?
I sent her a friend's request.
Oh. Well, some people are very Anne probably could touch on this. She used to be Kirby Mia because she only wanted people in her
circle. Yeah.
And so maybe she was just one of those people that was unless you met in person or, then.
Well, she was liking my post. And so that's why I reached out to her, because she was liking my post.
Okay.
And yeah, it was kind of strange, but now we're friends. So
there you go. You could be on this call.